Hi everyone, this is Paul Lange with Disciplined Trading Strategies. This week's Trade of the Week video. This is for the week ending 12/8 of 2019. The stock was Amrn, A-M-R-N. It happened on Wednesday the 4th. Happened shortly after open. The strategy is based on a 60-minute DTS breakout play. That's where I found the setup, the reason I was looking at it first thing that morning. The entry is based on a 1-minute DTS buy setup. The entry is the main reason I wanted to show you this play. It was a nice play, of course, but the entry was absolutely perfect. The management simple and the rewards was 3.7 to 1. I intended to hold it all day initially or for as long as needed, but it had such a great move about 10 or 15, 20 minutes after the entry that I just ended up taking it 3.7 in a half hour. Pretty hard to beat. For those of you looking for the free stuff at DTS this week, Monday night is the bi-weekly scanning night. That's really the last thing going on this year for DTS as we're coming into the holidays. There's the seminar program still the next 2 Saturdays, but as far as free stuff goes, that's going to be it. Daily chart of Amrn. This is just here to show that the daily chart, nothing wrong with it. It was strong, it pulled back. This is not the reason I was looking at this stock. It was not the time frame of reference, but it's perfectly fine. This is what it looked like after the day of the trade. That's before, and then there had a little area that it had to break through, broke through that, and that's what it looked like at the end of the day from the morning I traded it. Here's a 60-minute chart, and this is really the time frame that I cared about. This is what I was scanning, 60-minute charts. When I found this play, it's why I believe you always need to come prepared. I don't take a lot of time preparing, but I always come to the market with a list of stocks that I feel are most likely to have moves. Amrn was one of my top ones. It was on a chart that morning based on that 60-minute chart, looking at that little setup where it peaked above that prior round to top and consolidated the prior day. That's the prior day. Boom, that's where it opened slightly up, and then you can see it had that big move. That's the one that I captured there. 5-minute chart. You can see the day break there where we are on the 5-minute chart. After opening, this stock had consolidated. However, I already got into it before that consolidation. I got into it right in there. You'll see the little arrow come up there. That's the consolidation that formed. It actually went up a little bit that morning, enough to clear most of that consolidation from the prior day. And then because of that, I was interested in getting the pullback. And you can see right inside of there, that tail, that's where I got my entry, 2172 with a stop under 2154. It was really a nice entry if you go look at your own charts. And expecting it to move up, it didn't. Instead, it consolidated. And once it consolidated, all of a sudden, boom, it just completely took off. I took a target 1 at 2228. And as it rallied even more than that, I went back at it and took a second target shortly after that at 2248. It did end up going higher from there, but there's this thing about taking the free money. I wouldn't want to sit through a pullback on that after having that much profit in that short of a time. One of those nice plays that just pops for you. It sat there sideways for the first 15 minutes or so, whatever that was, and then boom, all of a sudden it just took off. A little better view of the entry you can see on the 1-minute chart. You can see right where it gapped up, and there was the pullback where I took my entry right in there, trusting a great minor support area from the prior day. Target 1. And you can't see target 2 because it's off the chart here. This only goes for that first little move up. This trade, like all the others, done in the DTS Trading Room. If you have some time free in the morning or even a couple mornings free a week, couple days free a week, come join us. I always provide everyone with my watch list. I'm not a hyperactive scalper. We carefully plan out what we want to do. Most of the trades last for a period of time, and most all trades you're able to play along with if you want to. Until next time, this is Paul for DTS. Good trading, everybody.